don't get air to get a laugh.
I want to broaden my emoticon vocabulary because all I have is the smiley face and the frown. That's it. I just learned a new one. The little makes me sick. I'll be using that all the time now.
and with that said,
we continue on. Well, someone on our side. Well, we have so much writing talent here on the First Coast, to say the least.
That's right, and one local author is actually getting ready to release her debut romance novel. It's all over the place out here. It's scandalous. Valerie Bowman is the author of Secrets of a Wedding Night. So welcome, Valerie. We're so glad to have you here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So you describe yourself as a writer of racy Regency romps.
Yes, I do.
Tell us, what does that exactly mean? I mean, we see the cover art here.
This is a PG show.
But what does it mean now?
Well, first I wanted to say you two look like you need to be on the cover of a romance novel.
Hello. I'm taking.
So maybe my next one.
I'm not
Okay, right.
available.
Your phone number at the bottom of the show. Continue.
But racy, wink. Let's just say there's a couple scenes in that book that are not for children.
Okay.
And the Regency part is the historical time period in England that I write in. And romps are just, I like to make it really fun. So it's just a fun story about two people falling in love.
That's what I was going to say. Tell us what this book, is this your first book?
It is. It's my debut and it comes out today.
Oh my gosh, how exciting. So, okay, tell us about the inspiration. Again, keeping in mind this is a PG show. But tell us, what is this book all about?
Well, I came up with the title actually first. I thought about it, and Secrets of a Wedding Night just came to me, and I thought, ooh, that's a book I want to read. So I wrote it. And my inspiration was just that it came from the title. It's about a widow who writes a scandalous pamphlet that's called Secrets of a Wedding Night, and it breaks off an engagement from her former flame, and then they kind of get back together.
So you touched on this a little bit, but what really inspired you to write this? Like, what was that moment for you where you said, I'm going to write Secrets of a Wedding Night?
Well, I've been writing for a few years, and I wanted to be a romance novelist, and it was when I came up with the title. That's when I got.
But what'd your husband say? I'm just curious. He's like, rock on. Did he read it?
Yeah,
he was like, listen, honey, this shouldn't be written in a book, you know.
I'm actually engaged, and my fiance kind of looks like the guy on the cover.
I was gonna say, now is that your fiance behind the camera with the camera? Oh, I'm so okay. Sorry, I didn't know if you were the fiance, but we said that when you came in. We thought that the cover was you, but that's not you on the cover.
No.
Okay.
I wish it was.
She's like, in my imagination it is.
You know what Nikos did? It was so funny when he first came in. He opened up your book and he goes, "Are there pictures in here?" That's the first thing he did. I thought that was just crazy. So
that is a story. I didn't do that.
He did too. So where are you going to be with the book? Where are you going? Where can people pick one up?
Well, there are a ton of copies at Chamlin's Uptown. That is where my debut launch party is going to be Saturday night. And also in Barnes & Noble and Books A Million around town. And of course on Amazon for Kindle and Barnes & Noble for Nook.
So let's talk about the launch party a little bit.
Okay.
It's at Chamlin's.
Chamlin's Uptown on Laura Street downtown.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's a cool place.
Yes.
I've been there.
Very, very cool. And it's Saturday night from 6 to 9. And if anyone would like to go, just give me go to my website at www.valeriebowmanbooks.com and send me an email and you're invited.
And what was it like when you, because it's hard for a lot of people to get published, to get that book out there. When you finally got and saw this for the first time, what was it?
It was in your hand.
It does not feel real to me still, and I am actually going to go to Barnes & Noble right after this and stare at it.
Just to make sure it's there.
Take a picture, yeah. But that's so exciting.
And you have an event coming up in October too, right?
I do. I'm going to be giving a local workshop for writers at the local RWA chapter, First Coast Romance Writers. It's called How I Sold in a 3-Book Deal to St. Martin's Press, and it's going to be my business plan of how I went from a wannabe writer to a published author.
Very cool.
That's so. Do you ever blush when you write something, you're like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't write that? I've always wondered, like, romance. I read a romance book once and I thought, my goodness, this is,
I don't blush when I'm writing it, but I can't think about, like, my mom or my sister.
Right.
I have to.
Have they read the book yet?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm sure they're going to want a copy.
They got some copies this weekend, so
You're
I
going to
haven't
be
heard
getting a phone
yet.
call. It's like, Valerie,
Well, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on the new book. It comes out today. And if you want more information on Valerie's book signing event and where to purchase a copy, you can go to her website, which is ValerieBowmanBooks.com. And Valerie has been kind enough to give us 2 signed copies of her new book, Secrets of a Wedding Night, and we're going to give them to you.
That's right, we are. Text the word secrets to 25543 by 3 p.m. today, and 2 lucky viewers are going to be chosen at random, and they're going to win these great new books by Valerie, and they're just on shelves today, so good luck with that.
All right, well, he is a former golfer who traded his clubs for a microphone, and Colt Ford is heading to Jackson.